Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Friday livestream. Today we got something very special because we have TrucK versus tensorgg in the very nice Community Outpost Pro Rumble tournament in the semi-finals. So this is going to be a very nice set, guys. It's going to be a best of 13 as well. So we're going to have some nice long games, hopefully. Some crazy action, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm actually very excited because TrucK is like one of those guys who's sort of like the favorite, right? Everybody's kind of like, yeah, he's gonna do well, you know? He had a very good transition so far. He actually beat Hummy very nicely, 6-1 in the beginning, in the early rounds. He played against Apex and kicked his ass. He played against Noor and kicked his ass. So TrucK is a scary boy, we know that. He's very scary. But he's actually going to be playing against tensorgg, who's, I don't know, he kind of edged out Kiltol there with a nice 6-4, so that was nice. Kiltol's no small puppy either, so tensorgg did quite well there, and then also continued to take out Drunkle and also won versus the game. So, tensorgg, he knows how to get his victories in. So, one thing's for sure, TrucK is not going to have an easy time, okay? That's just not going to happen. He has to bring his A game if he wants to win tonight. So, the players are hopefully ready and waiting for me in the lobby, so let's go have a quick look. And then I think we can already proceed with the games, because these very nice matches are part of the Community Outpost Pro Rumble tournament that's very nicely organized by Alfie Ace himself. Is he in the chat? Do we see an Alfie Ace? Okay, I don't see him, but he's probably around, I'm probably also gonna host. Do we lag test or play? Let me just double check this very quickly here with the players, because we want to make sure the players have the best conditions. And we already did a lag test, me with Tensor and TrucK, and it was alright. But DBT stream is also going to be streaming, so we should probably double check things. I think lag test might be better, right? I think play, says Tensor. Tensor doesn't care. Lag test. It's already 18 GMT, right? Because some people are running out of time. I don't mind either. TrucK has to. I don't want to play with 20 latency. Okay, fine. Then we okay, we test. Of course, we test on the best 1v1 map because it's not a 1v1 map. That's why, you know, it's a test. So, you know, excuse everyone for the weird UI. It's this is not normal UI. This is like my fancy casting UI that's gone crazy. And look at this. Tensor as an observer is showing. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna have... Good area. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there. But it's okay, I guess. Well, hopefully everything will work. So we're just doing a quick lag test here, and then we'll get started. So, ladies and gentlemen, who do you think is actually gonna win this? So let me set up a poll in the meantime. Mostly because polls are just fun. So let's do start a poll. Who will win? So we have the choices between TrucK with a capital K at the end because he's cool like that. And we have tensorgg, and I also add the I don't know null vote option. Alright guys, go vote. Of course we do have a stream delay, so that's only natural, it's only normal. We want our stream delays to make sure the players are not listening into the stream, because that would be a little unfair, right? Getting some scary advantages, so we add a delay on the stream to make sure that even if they try and do it, they'll get old information. Like, who even wants old information? That's just pointless, right? Is it even information, or is it just a fact at that point? I don't know, man. I don't know. Latency going higher, though. Yeah, because before when we tested, we had a latency of... what was it? 16 to 18. Now it's going 23. It was much better before. B Legacy comes in with a donation. He says, just here to say hi. Hi all. Well, thank you very much, B Legacy, for that very kind donation. Good area. Let's see, DBT, can you leave? Yeah, look at that. So now DBT will go AWOL, which means he will not be part of the match anymore, and then we see if the latency gets better. That's kind of the trick. DBT! There we go, now he's gone. So, latency went as high as 25. Does it go down now that DBT is gone? That is the real question. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have space. 23, so it is dropping a little. Oh, so far everybody thinks TrucK's gonna win. Yeah, I'm not surprised, right? With that track record of TrucK there. It's going 22, so it is dropping slowly. 23. You can replay cast, let's go. Yeah, it's dropping, it's dropping. Okay. Alright. So the guys have made up their mind. Alright. So it is TrucK who has to choose the first map. TrucK. It's your map choice, my friend. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, are you excited for this? Because I'm super hyped and psyched. Let's do this, man. tensorgg versus TrucK. I see Fargo in the chat. Oh man, it's always wonderful to see Fargo in the chat. He always comes with the most epic and amazing points and suggestions. He's like, TrucK's already crying. He's already crying, man. Right. 50k, fine. People are saying, Leggy, why you put 50k? Fine. Also, where's TrucK? He's probably looking for a map, I think. I think that's what he's doing. Dark9 in the chat says, ooh, I see Fargo, yeah. Always fun, right? Always fun. But I must give one very stern warning. We gotta keep it clean in the chat, okay? We gotta keep it clean. Okay, he wants imminent victory. Let's do it. Imminent victory. That's ranked, isn't it? Everything's ranked nowadays. Also, when are the new ranked maps coming, huh? Yeah. Sorry, DBT. We will continue without you. I'm sure DBT is not going to be too happy about that. But of course, we want to make sure the players have the best conditions. You okay? In and out. Let's go. Let's see the armies of the first match. Streaming TrucK games so hard, says Dark9. I always get 25-ish. Yeah, well, there's a problem when there's like distance and stuff, right? So he's quite far, like especially compared to you. Like Dark9 is kind of far away for most people. So by default, the amount of lag will likely increase unless they have very good infrastructure. Okay, so here we go. TrucK's laser. That's gonna be a nice one, an excellent one to start with, right, guys? Could we wish for anything else? Glorious. Enjoy, guys. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? TrucK in general and laser on imminent victory. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. At the bottom here, with the logo kind of cut off, is tensorgg as TrucK in general. And above him, we have TrucK as the laser general. So this is going to be a very interesting game. Very interesting indeed, because TrucK is very nice and spicy. You got the very good terrorists, so you can do a good early terror attack. And of course, TrucK being essentially a USA, you know, it has a laser icon, but who the hell cares? They're just gonna build the standard USA things, like Humvees, missile defenders, you know, things like that. Looks like we're going for not a no eco, of course. Very good idea. Let's see what's happening down below. No boxing in of the workers. Okay. And let's see, tensorgg spread out across the map. I'm sure he's going to throw down a load of tunnels, and there we go. We got one terrorist and the second one. So he is preparing a terror attack there. Those are moving forward, trying to find any workers to crush, or potential rebels that might be interested in any oil grabs. War factory goes up, and he's probably going to box himself in there. Very nice, out of TrucK. Very standard build order there. Dozer spots the worker. Worker has to go in the hut. We got the first tunnel going up over here. In the middle. Technical is out. With the terrorists loaded inside. Gonna have some RPGs in there as well. And he's not actually gonna use the GLA teleportation system. He's actually gonna drive the technical the old way. Dozer has to back off. TrucK is feeling it, man. He knows something's coming. And it is... Whoa, what happened here? Oh, okay. Dozer still goes down though, so that's very important. And of course, the scaffold to scrap the eye. We're gonna have a drop-off of one RPG. Very nice from tensorgg there. The right bottom corner, we have an ambulance. And two technicals at the ready. Very nice from Tensor here. Very nice. Is he gonna kill this thing in time? Yes, he is. In the meantime, oh, the terror tech gets taken out there by TrucK. Damn, that is important. The Terratech not hitting makes a huge difference at this point in the game. That sucker needs to hit. It's a big investment. It takes long to get up and deals insane damage in the early game. Quite a few Humvees up now. And this is where things start to get a little dicey for tensorgg. He needs to reduce the number of Humvees here. He's not managing to do this. Because the more Humvees go up, the more powerful the USA becomes. And even if you have an army of technicals, if there's an army of Humvees, hey man, the Humvees just win it. That's just how it goes. 4 Humvees now, 4 technicals. We do have a scrap here. And definitely have to get the hell out of there. Second tunnel getting established here. And is Tensor gonna go for it? Is he gonna try and fight this? Loses a technical. And oh, this Humvee! This Humvee! Humvee somehow survives. 1 Humvee goes down. That's it. So far, 1 Humvee goes down. And this is what I'm talking about. It just gets so difficult for Tensor to kill these Humvees. Look at the KD here. 4.3 for TrucK. He's killed so many technicals already and the RPGs. Nice firebase here. And if you look at what's happened now, so much money has been spent by Tensor getting those early units up. But TrucK's almost lost nothing here. 0.18 KD. He's killed like 1 Humvee there. I think that's about it. TrucK doing an amazing job keeping these guys alive. Very nicely done by TrucK. Again, keeping everything alive. And the problem is, when these units don't die, they gain veterancy. And that makes them even harder to kill. They deal even more damage. Oil capture now coming through here for tensorgg. But he needs something. He needs, what, maybe a palace? What can he do to stop these Humvees? Maybe a lucky demo trap or 2? Because actually 1 toxin demo trap is not enough to kill a Humvee. So, he needs to think of something, and looks like he wants to go for a counter push. Or, no? Okay, he's changing his mind. Once these Humvees camp production, it is basically over. That's checkmate. That is checkmate. And I think Tensor knows that. Has to be very careful, and just like that, loses another technical. Very good plays here from TrucK so far. Evac coming. There are the RPGs. Gonna try and take down some Humvees. 1 goes down. A second one also down. 2 Humvees still remain. It's coming down to this. But they stay alive. Missile defender still there as well. Again, good plays here from TrucK. Mounting that pressure. tensorgg has to do something. Choosing to go for the ambulance because he knows he can pick it off. Very good call, but there's still 1 Humvee remaining and a load of missile defenders. We might see a tech just rush on in for the crushes. But the pressure is mounting. This army needs to get taken care of. Very fast laser locks here from TrucK. And here come those techs, ready to do the crushes, and takes out a few missile defenders, not too many. And again, the amount of units being lost here for Tensor just hurts, man. It just hurts. Tensor's ahead in income, just by a bit, but he's not managing to just get rid of these armies. Very good plays by TrucK, has to be said. And a new army being established, so even by the time this gets cleaned up, a new army will just come in and take its place. Tensor in a world of trouble here. And there's not much he can do. Arms dealer destroyed. Only 1 arms dealer remains. Supply about to get taken out as well. Things are definitely not looking good for Tensor. He's trying to go for an oil grab here. And even if you look at the XP difference, man, Tensor is level 1 and TrucK is level 4. I mean, damn. That is some good micro out of Lift, keeping his units alive. Arms dealer under attack. Rebel gets denied. In the meantime, we do see a Ranger coming in with the capture building upgrade. And Strat Center now under construction. And once this goes up, that is just the GG. These Humvees become literally unkillable at this point. Unless you get crazy good Terratechs, Or maybe some demo traps. But again, demo traps are really not that worth it for TrucKs in general because they're so expensive. I think they're 600 bucks. And they don't even kill a Humvee. They're a little weird like that. We don't see a new arms dealer either, so this is the last technical of Tensor. Oh, he's got another one, okay. Looks like he might try and do a tear tech, but even so, snipers hitting the field here. This is not looking good for Tensor. Not entirely sure how he's planning to win this at this stage. He's getting a war factory up. But the amount of damage dealt is just insane, man. Insane. Technicals moving in. Oh! Takes out 2 Humvees, though. It's better than nothing at this point. Oil has been captured by TrucK. But what can Tensor do, honestly, at this point in time? What can he do? He's got some oils. Well, I mean, he's got this oil. He's got some income. But he needs, like, a whole load of rocket buggies if he wants to get rid of this army. And there's no way he can do that. There's no way he can build a palace in time. Or even queue up a few rocket buggies, let alone get a black market and the rocket buggy ammo. So this is just an unkillable army at this point. Then with snipers, it makes it so difficult. GG says Tensor, and there we go. TrucK gets a first victory here. Very nicely played. That first terror tech, though, of Tensor. Very unfortunate for him that it didn't work out. If that first terror tech hit the war factory, that would have at least slowed down that Humvee production, that initial Humvee production. But because it failed, it kind of allowed TrucK to grow. TrucK, of course, very good micro there, keeping his units alive. And getting himself a victory. We saw a nice, cute little terror tech attempt at the end there. It was a decent attempt, right? But it's just unfortunate when you drive into an army of Humvees. It felt so laggy for some reason, says Tensor. My techs were not responding at all. We can try... Let's see what they say here. Let me get them to click accept one more time. He says, okay. He says, nah, it's fine. Alright. Okay, Tensor wants revenge, man. He wants to play. He's like, screw lag test. I want to kick TrucK's ass. Let's do it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the reverse? We jumped into the reverse rather quickly there. I think Tensor over here really wants his revenge and wants to knock out Mr. TrucK down south, who is now the TrucKs in general. The map is Imminent Victory. And the real question is, what are we going to see out of a TrucK? Are we going to see a similar build compared to what Tensor did in the previous match? Are we going to see that terror tech? And is it going to be successful? I'm very curious about that. Because I do think it'll make a huge difference with that Humvee production. Let's see, a bit of a delay on the second supply here. Not sure how his dozer ended up here. Getting a war factory now. Wait, what? What's happening? Oh, he wants to put the dozer in... is he doing a drop? He is doing a drop. Okay, it was a little delayed there. TrucK places a beacon. Okay, we're getting a drop. Salam, my best. TrucK with the shoutouts, man. Yeah. Okay, interesting. It's a toxin tunnel, though. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is gonna have the effect that Tensor was hoping for. Maybe. Because, I mean, this is basically micro-intense for both players, but over time, a technical will just show up and bully that ranger. So, not entirely sure if that is such a great drop there from Tensor. And he's gonna drop... Does it have capture building? It does. And oh no! No! It was in range of the tunnel. That is very unfortunate there, that it was in range of the tunnel. In the meantime, we see oil capture coming through for Tensor. Of course, TrucK knows this. He saw the ranger next to his supply. And he saw that it has the capture building upgrade. So he knows capture's coming in. Very nicely defended here by Mr. Tensor. Look at that. Hey, good on you, buddy. That was impressive. The blocking with the dozer, ensuring this oil got captured, and also taking out the GLA technical. Very nice move. Let's see, we have an empty technical here. Not seeing a TrucK, actually. Oh, something's brewing over here. Looking rather spicy. This was a nice distraction here. Now the technical's coming around the back. What's inside? Only one Chinook over here. And that's gonna cut off this supply for Tensor. Immediately throws down the tunnel network. The aggression of TrucK is strong in this one. Let's see if Tensor can hold. It's gonna get difficult. And I know some of you might be freaked out that these are Toxin RPGs, but they deal the exact same amount of damage until you get the upgrades. Tensor definitely losing a bit more. But, in all fairness, he is cleaning it up. He got rid of the worker. And this was a pretty good engagement for, well, for both sides, actually. Both sides got some good damage off. But we did see a Humvee going down and the Ambo going down as well. In the meantime, we have another tech coming in on the left-hand side. See, the difference in strats here is that TrucK has gone for something different. He's doing these attacks, which are nice, but he actually went for a very fast supply over here. So he's actually playing it for a bit more into the mid-game rather than early game. So he's getting some good income here because of that. 7.0k per minute versus 4.6k per minute. So it wouldn't surprise me if we see a palace relatively soon, because the guy's just gonna have more income. He's got two arms dealers so far. Again, 4 techs. So he's just keeping Tensor busy. He wants to make sure Tensor does not start to feel comfortable. Moving a worker in, good idea. Probably gonna see a tunnel going up on the left-hand side, so he has another way of harassing. Very nice of Tensor to take this building. Good for vision. And it allows him an angle of attack. He can go this way. He doesn't actually have to worry about too many base defenses. Worker gets spotted and taken out. Got a ranger dropped off. And a Chinook here to distract the RPGs. Interesting move. No flashbangs. And is Tensor doing this? Keeping the Humvee alive. Very nice. And he's gonna deny that oil grab. Very, very good play here from Tensor. Still not seeing a palace. I do think that will help, though. The amount of harassment is reducing. Because right now, the game is starting to shift. It's the USA that's starting to have the control. Humvee went down, but only one went down. The other one stayed alive. Technical goes in. Is that going to be for the oil? Let's see, let's see. Yes, it is. 3 very nice terrorists coming out. Ooh, that might not work, actually. Okay, yes. He got it. Because with the Toxin terrorists, if they're too close together, they actually kill each other and they don't deal the full damage. So there is that. Humvee gets killed here. TrucK is trying to do it. And he is somewhat succeeding. Mixed results here. Another tunnel going up. Still producing technicals. Continuing the exact same strat. But in the meantime, he did capture an oil, so his income will just be that bit better. Right now, almost more than double the income of Tensor. Killing that oil definitely made that difference. And for some reason, Tensor's not rebuilding this supply here. Maybe he's a bit worried to lose his last dozer. But sometimes you just gotta take risks, buddy. Sitting there with one supply, it's a bit of a wasted opportunity. More tunnels going up. TrucK trying to defend. And he's anticipating these Humvee attacks. Oil refinery capture coming through. He's gotta do something, man. Either you build that supply, or you build a strat center, but you gotta do something. TrucK, because of that income, is just outproducing Tensor here. Going for the tunnel, has to be careful. Takes out the tunnel. Tensor still level 2. More Humvees coming in from the back there to reinforce. Supply stays alive. Ooh. In the meantime, up top, we have... What is this? A TrucK. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It is, in fact, a TrucK. And that's going to expose the dozer as well. If Tensor's not careful, he could lose this. if there are RPGs in here as well. Doesn't look like it. So just loses the war factory. And probably TrucK is surprised. Like, where's the supply, dude? In the meantime, we see the continued push here. Tensor engaging hard on the defense of TrucK. Managing to take out everything. A lot of wounded Humvees, but they're surviving. And that's what's most important. We see quads now. Palace established. Very important structure here. We'll see a Jarman coming soon. If the barracks will survive. And we might see some rocket buggies. Just a handful of rocket buggies can get rid of this. In the meantime, up top, we have a very nice aggressive tunnel out of TrucK. Forcing Tensor to actually deal with this as well. Tensor cannot ignore this very dangerous tunnel. War factory has been re-established. Is Tensor gonna go for a command center? That would be a very nice way to deal with the tunnel up top right, because he can just A10 it. He can just call in an A10 and just get rid of it. Palace over here. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, loses one Humvee. Very risky to engage a Palace. Lots of technicals, and we're gonna see an encirclement, boys. Oh, no. Just a little bit of a delay there from TrucK. He could have done a lot more, but suicides in with all the techs going for it. Wants to kill those Humvees. Again, mixed success. A lot of the Humvees go down, but almost all the technicals went down too. But let's see how many Humvees are out for Tensor. Not that many. He's got 2 over here. And let's be honest, there's a Palace out. There's still an arms dealer here. This guy's gonna start getting rocket buggies. And that is gonna make things very difficult for Tensor. The longer he waits now, the higher the chance he's gonna lose it. He needs to keep up the pressure and the aggression. He needs to find a way to take out this building or any production building. That's what it comes down to. We have a new barracks. That means the German's gonna hit the field soon. And still that tunnel. Command center now going up, and finally he re-established that supply. Took him a little long there. And it might be the thing that's gonna cost him the game, because if he got this supply a little sooner, he could have pumped out just, I don't know, 20% more Humvees than what he had. And that would have been enough to keep that big blob of Humvees alive. And now it's just 2 guys retreating. Yes, they have veterancy. Yes, they're very powerful still. But I mean, let's be honest, you'd rather have 5 Humvees than just, you know, 2 coming back home. Supply not being re-established here. And TrucK actually on very low income. Snipers hitting the... Oh, wait, no, that's the Jarman. There you go. There you go. The Jarman's gonna put more pressure on. Forces Tensor to also get snipers of his own to get rid of that Jarman easily. And here come those rocket buggies. Still without the rocket buggy ammo. But they can still be a little annoying. There are not too many Humvees out. Strat Center now finally going up for Tensor. Tensor can still do this. Especially if he keeps up the pressure and makes sure there's no production buildings for TrucK. Or just make sure there's almost no income. Those are the ways to still do it. And here is that A10 strike on the oil. In fact, very nice. Gets rid of it. And there's just this supply. And down below, this one has just been re-established. There's a big supply over here as well. Once the Strat Center goes up, there is a chance that Tensor spots that this is not taken and will just come in with a Chinook, build a supply himself, and try and get that money. Because there's a lot of cash there. A lot of cash. The base supplies are slowly running dry. 6k left here. On this side, it will be a bit more. 24k. And this middle money is drying up quite nicely as well. In fact, TrucK now going for this section, but that is way more risky. Because once we see the Pathfinders and the Humvees, those workers up top, they will just get sniped. S&D is up. So far, things are starting to look real nice for Tensor. Snipers are now taking out those RPGs, so TrucK knows that Tensor has the snipers. Got a beacon on the Strat Center. So he knows where it is, in case he wants to terror tech it. And this might be the conclusive victory for TrucK. If he gets this money and holds on to it, he can still do it. Bunch of rocket buggies out. No rocket buggy ammo. Oh, that is painful. Losing 2 rocket buggies just like that. That is painful. Remember, TrucK's income is still slowly going back up. If this supply gets denied... Well, I mean, it doesn't even need to deny it. There's only 1 box left of $75, you know? He doesn't need to worry about it. If he can just cut off this income... then he might just win the match by default, because he's gonna have A10s he can call in. He has very powerful units. And there you go. This is a crucial moment. This is what it's all about. Denying this income for TrucK. Very nicely done. Do we see a Burton out as well? I'll be very curious at that. We see an airfield. What the hell? Why is it getting an airfield? Burton would be really nice to take out the rocket buggies, and very nice from Tensor. He's paying attention. Takes out another rocket buggy. I think this is going to be the GG, boys. I think this is going to be the GG. It is going to be Tensor taking this one. It's going to go to a 1-1. TerraTech coming along the edge and does actually strike its target, even though there was a Pathfinder here. Slightly out of position. Now, I'm not sure if that's really going to make the difference. Selling off the black market, the main income for TrucK here. Well, actually, he's kind of incoming over here. Right? He's getting his money over here. One sniper just chilling on the edge is all that's needed to stop this entire collection. That being said, it's a long-distance collection. Rocket buggy ammo has been upgraded. And here is that rebel ambush. Oh, man. Trapped in the corner. What a fucking hit. That is insane, man. That is insane. That was the ace that TrucK had up his sleeve. The Toxin rebel ambush. Normally not this effective, but because these Humvees were trapped, this is going to change the nature of the match yet again. There's still a tunnel over here, can get cancelled, so TrucK's going to get 800 bucks from that. Man. That rebel ambush, though, that's what it's about. That being said, there are quite a few Humvees up, and we again see a Raptor. Why you go for a Raptor, dude? Why you spend 1,000 on an airfield and then 1,400 on a Raptor? That's 2,400. Why you spend 2,400 on this unit? Is it literally just to intercept technicals? The attack continues. Tensor with his new army, but he's got to be careful. Those rocket buggies, though. Oh, I see. I see. Is that a good idea? Does that work? Why not just get a Burton?
Search and destroy.
Or does he still have a Jarman? Maybe he still has a Jarman. I don't know. It's an expensive solution, but I guess it's a solution. In the meantime, we see a new supply going up here for TrucK. That very important supply. Over here, there's still 900 bucks. Not really worth getting another supply stash for. And there's basically no other income for the blue player that is TrucK. Okay, had the oil, but not more. No more. Yeah, so Humvee's going down. No. Hey, okay. Humvee's not going down. Is he gonna rebuild it? Because he was building this. He cancelled the scaffold when he saw the Vs. Basically, now it becomes a match of micro. That hurts, losing that wrap. Microwave tank comes in. Very interesting. But at this point, it's all about the micro. It is, can the rocket buggies kill the Humvees? And can the Humvees kill everything? You know, that's what it's about. Not many rocket buggies around here, so it's looking very good for Tensor so far. The sell of the supply stash. And these Raptors circling around. The little predators that they are. Not the greatest of predators. They're kind of shitty, but they're something. They're, you know, they're there. We've seen some success so far. But again, there's no income here. Look at this. Look at the cash per minute. It's dropping, man. It's dropping. TrucK, you have no money. You have no income. Ugh. Random hit on the microwave tank. Gets 40 bucks for it. And immediately has to go into the tunnel because of those Raptors. Very interesting plays here. But one thing's for sure. I'm sure Tensor is going to be happy he's going to a 1-1. If this guy built this scaffold, if he completed it, right, he would have been collecting all this time. Right now, he's on no money. No income. The only income he gets is from the little bits of scrap he picks up or, you know, cash bounty. Oh, going for the Raptors. Oh, no, he's not. He's not. He's not. He could have done it, though. He could have done it. Yeah. I don't know. This has to be one of the most bizarre things in a 1v1. 27k on a supply. And it's just not being taken. It's, he's selling the barracks. He's selling a tunnel. Oh, I'm not sure if you want to sell a tunnel. A tunnel is only 100 bucks when you sell it. It is not much money, guys. I'm not sure what he's planning to do with 150 bucks that he has now. I don't think there's any way for Tensor to lose this, unless there's gonna be a killer Rebel ambush again. Similar to this one. If we have another killer Rebel ambush like this, taking out everything, like that is the only thing I see happening, like, for a victory. Also, like, Tensor's almost level 5. Look at this. He only needs 112 XP. That is not that much. He kills a few units. He's basically there. Supply finally reestablished. This is just so weird, right? Like, for a full 5 minutes, no collection was happening there. Just like that, the income's going up for Mr. TrucK. Rocket buggy gets taken out. Another rocket buggy taken out. Right now, all the rocket buggies have been destroyed. And Bus takes a bit of damage as well. And does it go down? Yes, it goes down to the bunker mode. Oh. And here's our Rebel ambush. Is it gonna be as useful, though? No, it is not. And I don't know about you guys, but I smell a GG coming. That Rebel ambush needed to do the job, and it didn't. A Jarman just got sniped. I just heard the Jarman die. So the Jarman was in the bus, got killed by the Pathfinders. That has to be it. TrucK. If you got this money a little sooner, there was a chance. A 10 strike now coming in as well. TrucK just doesn't have the money. And collection is happening over here for Tensor and over here. Level 5 as well. Tensor's having a great time. He's going to pull it back to a 1-1. And that's gonna put a smile on his face. And say, TrucK, your move, buddy. Let's move to the next match. There we go. There's a GG, and that is a very nice victory for Tensor. Some rocky moments here and there, but has to be said, he pulled it off. Very nicely done. We can actually see that TrucK still collected more money than Tensor, and that was just because Tensor didn't take that extra supply, like the second supply in his base. He was just like, nope, I don't need it. He probably needed it, so there's that. But definitely interesting moments in this match. The Ranger drop was very unfortunate there, to be honest. The very first one, because it was just about in range of the tunnel. I have to say, also very nicely done by Tensor. This was a beautiful moment when he suicided that dozer in order to keep that oil capture going, and he actually got it. Okay, the map is Total Domination. Is that a rank map? Which one? I gotta double check the map pool here. No supply drop zone. Okay, there we go. Alright, in and out, let's do it. Oh man, so many nice moments in this match. Look at this engagement, man. This was really nice from TrucK to force that engagement. Ooh, we get a GLA China. But, I have to say, Tensor just about hung on over there. And because of that, he managed to grow and bring it back, and now it's 1-1. Let's also finish the poll here. And let's read out what you guys voted. 55% of you said TrucK will win. 27% said, I don't know who's gonna win. And 17% said Tensor GG. So that means that TrucK basically got 3 times the vote. So it's like a ratio of 3 to 1. So, yeah, guys, place your bets, right? So far, it's a 1-1. Let's see where this is gonna go in the GLA China. Oh, man, China. I love China. China's great. Always fun matches when there's Chinas. Was I top or bottom? I don't know. Doesn't matter, does it? It's reversed anyway. Alright, let's do it. Next match, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? GLA at the top. For the orange player, that is Tensor. Down below, normal China. For Mr. TrucK in the blue. And, yeah, let's see. Total Domination here. We got a lot of money and, you know, your main base supplies. Very nice. You got a half... Well, I was about to say half destroyed, but that is one very destroyed oil. My god, like, you could just... When you lean against it, it'll just topple over. So we've got to be careful of that. Still money on the side, money on the side. So this is a beautiful, beautiful stuff. Beautiful for GLA China because they can get all those fast supplies going up. So let's see that happening. I do think that China might have a bit of an advantage here with the pressure and aggression against the GLA. So we'll see, we'll see. GLA will have to be very careful and do some very good hit and run tactics and keep the technicals alive. If they can do it, then they can actually pull ahead, so... I do think this is definitely going to be more a test of skill, because look how close this supply truck is to the enemy. Immediately crushes a very good tunnel network there that was going up. Not anymore. No holes will be dug over here as the supply truck moves forward and finds a terrorist. A lot of dancing with a little supply truck, but he does get in. Lift truck is going to be happy about that. And that is a lot of workers going down for one supply truck. So far, I have to say, China player is doing very well. Technical, taking some damage. Tensor has to be careful. On the right side, we have a nice aggressive tunnel. This Gat tank just strolling on in, finds the arms dealer here. And is gonna get gunned down, but doesn't quite care. Goes straight for the worker line. And does actually get some more crushes. Oh my god. That's insane, man. That's insane. In the meantime, Dragon Tank on the left-hand side. Is there anything to stop this guy? Oh man, could this already be the GG? This Dragon Tank, this Flamer, is going to annihilate the supply stash. Technical has to be careful. Technicals take insane damage of napalm. It's so crazy how much damage they take. And that is a destroyed supply stash. A very, very crucial strike this early on in the match. Can Tensor actually get back from this? He did get the scrap though, so that is a single scrapped Vet 2 technical. If he can get another scrap on that guy, he can do so much harassment and so much damage, he might just be able to take out Lift Truck, assuming he can avoid the Helix. So Lift Truck are one step ahead here, going for an airfield. 2 Dragon Tanks. Does this one get spotted by Tensor? Maybe yes, maybe no. One thing's for sure, that Helix will get spotted now because it's going straight for the technical. It's got a Gatling cannon, and that will deal some really good damage here. Retargeting onto the RPGs, and the Gatlix goes half health. Technical just about survives, has to get the hell out of there. Will probably succeed in doing so. In the meantime, Dragon Tank on the right-hand side, spotted by Tensor, and a quad is dealing damage, but not really the best of microing here. Probably still some focus on keeping that tech alive, which he does. Very important. And now it's just a half-health Dragon Tank. So far, no big losses, although this guy's gonna die. No! 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 Just about that. And we have another Dragon Tank over here. Oh man, the pressure is real. And this is why I just love China's. They can do so many things that are so painful, right? Dragon Tanks, so painful. Helixes, so painful. That's what we love to see. Just love it. Very good pressure from Lift Truck onto Tensor. Look at the cash income. Look at that, 8.4k versus 3.6k. Because he's got the forward supply, he's got his 1-2 base supplies. And we've got oil captures coming through as well for Mr. Lift Truck. There's still money over here he can choose to get as well. And money over here if he wants. So many options, so many choices. And in the meantime, it's like constantly trying to keep the supplies and workers alive here for Tensor. The pressure is just so good from Lift Truck. It's just beautiful to see. The GLA is just totally on the back foot and is not in control of this match. And now we see 3 Lixes. Oh, man. This is going to be the killer blow. This is the plan of Lift Truck. Harass with the Dragon Tanks, but kill him off with the Lixes. And I think Tensor has a feeling. He's getting Stinger Sights. He's not trusting the situation. Nice kill there. Should get scrap, actually. Should go, go, go. Yes, very good. And here come those Lixes. Oh, this is gonna get spicy. And a good combination of air units with the Lixes and the ground units like the Dragon Tank here is gonna make it very difficult for the GLA to hold. Some couple of shots taken here on these quads, and here come the Lixes. Once you go in the tunnel, you can't pop, dude. You can't pop. Ugh, that is painful here for Tensor. He did not have a second tunnel from which he could pop safely, so he has to pop from the back. In the meantime, more dragon tanks coming in. How is he microing this? How is TrucK doing all this at once? Controlling the dragon tanks, getting the elixrs, using his ground army here. He's playing like an absolute legend here. And Tensor's just like, man, give me a second. Bunkerlix here, doing great. Now finally under attack. Goes down to half health. But look at the map control here by TrucK. The normal China now in fact getting these supplies. Getting another war factory. 3 freaking war factories, dude. Getting his command center up because he's feeling it, man. He knows he's soon going to hit that level 3 and he wants to call in a carpet bomber and call it. One little base remains here for Tensor. That's all he's got left. That's it. Lix is in the corner here chilling. In fact, TrucK has so many dragon tanks that just with the dragon tanks alone, he can probably close out this game. Checking along the edges here. Is the supply being taken? No, it is not. Barracks has been constructed, immediately gets flamed down, and immediately gets sold as well. Lix is flying in from the south. Quads don't know what the hell to fire at. There's just too much. The Bunkerlix does go down, though. Very important. But look at all these flamers. Tensor had to make a choice. Either he kills the helixes or he kills the flamers. He couldn't kill both. And now we see Tensor suffering a napalm death. TrucK floating. Having a good time. And that is a GG. Very nicely played there by TrucK. And that's what I said, man. That China has the potential for that early aggression. That beautiful, beautiful early aggression. Ah, so good. It started with that frickin' supply truck, man. That supply truck, honestly, did so much damage. Really. Stopping that early tunnel, then getting into the worker line. Very nicely done. Then a Gat tank later, following suit. Very good harassment. It opened it up for the dragon tanks. Because Tensor just didn't have much. Queen Muff in the chat says, this is a China map. Well, I don't know, maybe. I mean, it depends. It depends. It depends on the aggression of the GLA. In this case, that's going to be TrucK. If he does a lot of tech RPGs and harassment and contains the China, then the GLA has what he wants going on this map. But otherwise, it's a China map, man. Tensor, let's see him kick ass here. Does the exact same move as what we saw in the previous match. Sending a dozer straight up to get a supply here. It's a very nice move because you can get a war factory right away and just very quickly harass, very quickly attack. And I'm sure he's going to do the same trick, sending out that supply truck to do some crushes on these workers here. Supply going up on the right-hand side. I'm curious to see how TrucK is going to play this. He's got a terrorist ready. He knows there's going to be a truck coming. He knows it. But he needs to intercept it, because you saw how much damage one truck can do. He's gonna intercept it. Oh, here we go. Bit of running with the bulls here. Who's gonna do it? Oh, where's this truck going? He's going to collect. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, ooh, hello. How do you do? Okay. Definitely not the same effect as in the previous match. So far, it looks like we might see TrucK being a bit more aggressive here as a GLA than Tensor was as a GLA. Dragon tank moving forth. We have a Gat tank here. It's gonna spot that technical. Technical is choosing to engage this. And technical survive. How did that survive, man? That had like no health. Gat tank does also survive though. Very important. Flame wall coming through. And that dragon tank is gonna die. No other dragon tanks around. In the meantime, some RPGs going for a stroll. Gonna try and find some supply trucks. We'll manage to find some. And supply going up on the left-hand side. So we're gonna be on 4 supplies for Tensor. He's gonna be very greedy here, but I'm not sure if greedy is the right move, because you know your enemy is not crippled. You did not crush his workers. He is establishing units. He is getting technicals. He is capable of harassing you. To be honest, I prefer what TrucK did in the previous match. Just get a Helix out, put a Gatling cannon turret on it, so you can keep yourself safe against these little annoying harassments. Because even this, it was just 2 RPGs, lost the trucks for it. And that's expensive, because it's not just the trucks, the 1,200 worth of trucks that you lost. It is the mining time. You are not collecting during all this time. So it is just very painful and very effective. In the meantime, Tensor just wants to push through the front door. Actually flaming down an oil. Not sure if he should focus on the oil. These precious seconds in the early game. And now, look at this. TrucK just going to the next set of trucks. I think that Tensor is messing this up just a little bit. I think he really wants to do what TrucK did in the previous match. Just sending a barrage of dragon tanks and just making things difficult for the GLA. But he's kind of neglecting his own base for it. I don't know if that's a good trade-off here. Scrap does not get denied. That is an opportunity. Okay, there we go. Scrap got denied. And we need to see some concrete action here from Tensor. He's mucking about with the flamers a bit too much. TrucK is capable of harassing and dealing with these dragon tanks at the same time. So doing an all-in attack with these dragon tanks and neglecting your base, I don't think this is gonna work. Dragon tank almost destroyed. Those are here a little exposed too. Half-health dragon tank being shot at by a Scorpion. Oil capture going through in the top left corner for Mr. TrucK. And a sneaky worker on the left-hand side. Yeah, I don't know. I think that Tensor had some real opportunities, but him going for a 4th supply so early on is probably what messed him up. He needed some defense. He needed some way of preventing the harassments, and a Helix would have been perfect for that. But now, he just simply can't deal with the threat. He's lost too much income. He's way too far behind. And it's actually TrucK who has most income. Now he's getting an airfield and a barracks. Is it too late, or can Tensor still bring it back? There is a chance. It's still these freaking technicals, man. These freaking technicals just being so effective. Oh, careful on flaming your reactor there. Scorp rocket is now ready for TrucK. And over here, supplies have been denied. No collection taking place. Only 1 truck is collecting over here. And that's literally all he's got. There's no other income. Can't get right in the chat says awkward micro by Tensor. Tensor says GG. I don't know if it's really the micro that was a problem. I think it was the choice of the 4th supply. I would say that's what it was all about, really. If he didn't go for that and instead invested that money in an airfield and immediately focused on getting 1 Helix, just 1 Helix, put a Gatling cannon turret on it, it would have made things a lot more difficult for TrucK. It wouldn't have guaranteed a win for Tensor, not at all. But it would have definitely made it harder for TrucK to attack and mostly to harass all those supply trucks. The number of supply trucks that died here, that was just insane, man. That's just insane. So very well played there by TrucK. Paying attention and continuing the harassment. And let us jump into the next match. Let's see, the map is going to be... Le map, please. Let's see what this is. I see a lot of the 1v1 crowd in the live chat tonight. How are you guys doing? Hope you're enjoying the GGs. I got some more nice clips from, not the last match, but the one before. That technical man of Tensor. I feel kind of bad that that guy died. Because, you know, if you get a double scrap tech, that is, you know, you can do a lot with that. And this is probably what Tensor was hoping to do in the previous match. Just barrage the base and set it ablaze with napalm. Alfie map for Mr. Alfie says TrucK. Alright, is that a ranked map yet? I don't think so, right? I mean, it should be. I also need to make sure I have the right one. Version 3, I think, is the right one. Yes. All right. Let's go in and out, and let's see the armies of the players. Also, guys, if you're... Ooh. Yes, please. Also, guys, if you're enjoying the matches, then do consider liking the stream. Always appreciated. And I'm sure the players will appreciate if you cheer their names a little bit. Like, come on, let's see some TrucK+++ in the chat. Some Tensor+++ in the chat. Because these guys are playing great, man. We're having some great entertainment here. They're fighting to the death for our entertainment, the way it should be. You know, long ago there were gladiators who fought to the death. And now we have TrucK and Tensor. Basically doing the same thing, but they have a PC to do all the dirty work. But it's still the same. We know it, it's the same, it's the same. So, you know, come on, we want to see some love here. Let's see some +++ in the chat. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the next match? Ooh, this is gonna be nice and kinky because we have a stealth general. And they're always very, very kinky and very naughty, but almost, like, not as naughty as an Air Force. Air Force, even worse. So, you know, always nice to see air stealth. It's like one of those matchups that everybody's like, ooh, that's nice. But yes, let's see how it's gonna go down. I'm also very curious if Mr. Tensor is gonna get these freaking artillery platforms. The reason I call them freaking artillery platforms is because they're so annoying. Oh my god, they're so annoying, but they're actually very effective at attacking Humvees. And they got massive range, man. Their range is something like this. It's like huge. So it's worth getting. Of course, we're on Alfie's Haven, very nice map. And we have Mr. Alfie himself, the doggo, happy as ever. And let's see how these players are gonna play. We got an airfield going up. And dual supply. I mean, it looks like we're gonna have an oil grab as well, so potentially a little greedy here from Mr. TrucK. Tensor moving straight forward with a worker and another worker. He wants to get himself in a very nice aggressive position, which, if he does that, it could totally work, because we only have one airfield here. Those are drop coming in, but that means only one worker can get chased, and the other one is still happily building that tunnel next to the supplies, might I add. So that's also very nice to get. And there's still a ranger here, walking through the forest to the nearest oils. Let's see. So far, I'm liking the map control here from Tensor, or at least sending the workers all over the place. Got a terrorist here. Should go give that dozer a hug. Is that what he's gonna do? No, that's not what he's gonna do. Why? Why are you not doing that? No! No! Why? It would have been great. Okay, wow, that was a very unfortunate attempt of a crush there for TrucK. That did not work out. In the meantime, we see a very nice King Raptor. Looking for something to kill. Oil captures coming through for TrucK. Very important as well, because that's going to be his main income. Man, at this point, you just want to hijack this sucker, right? Just like, screw it, let's just take Air Force. Have some power and shit. Raptor comes in, gonna find a nearly destroyed quad. Takes it out. Nice move. There's scrap here. Get the scrap. Get the scrap. Do it. Yes. Nice. That is actually very good to do. When you have a normal quad, getting... Oi, oi, oi. Naughty, naughty Tensor. When you get a one scrap quad, it actually deals a lot more damage than a non-scrapped quad. A lot of people don't want to scrap up their quads because they're like, yeah, but if it gets veterancy, it gets weaker, and that's true. When you have a scrapped up quad with veterancy, it will be weaker than a vetted quad without the scrap. But you know, you gotta look at the now, man. You gotta live in the moment. You gotta get the scrap, so your quads are just a bit stronger there, which is good for taking out those very pesky raptors. Let's see. One dozer remains here. Now, I have to say, so far, I'm not sure how I feel about this move here from Mr. TrucK. I mean, he is making good money from the oils. Let's see how many oil cap he's got. One over here, one over here. Tensor should have made sure to have, like, a tech around or something to deny these oil caps. Because these oil caps are basically going to... Yeah, TrucK might just be able to pull it off with a victory because of the oils. He's got 2 ore factories now and an airfield. Single dozer, I might add, but, you know, he's got that. In the meantime, we also see one artillery platform being captured. We didn't see any captured upgrades, captured artillery platforms from Tensor, so very, very sad, because against the Humvees, man, that's so important. No attack move on the quads, bit of a mistake from Tensor there. He could have probably killed another Raptor there. Tunnel has gone up on the left-hand side. Very nice. That was a distraction. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. Now it's gonna get juicy. Quads in the base of TrucK. He has to do something. He's sending in the wraps. This needs to get micro. Micro your quads! Micro your quads, please! You can kill the wraps! Hey, you're not doing it. Why are you not doing it? No! Tensor, why? He's not killing the wraps. That's a bit of a shame. Does kill the... Wow, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did you just do that? Wow, we got a Giga Chat quad over here who doesn't care and still killed... Wow, that was impressive. He still killed a Humvee and then killed a Raptor. He's a very happy boy. In the meantime, there's still one dozer, man. If you know the enemy only has one dozer left and you're stealth, you could just send a random hijacker in places, you know? Just get lucky. Maybe you find a dozer hunt him. And then whenever he sells a building, it's over, right? It's over. In the meantime, the Ranger over here got denied, and we see a capture now coming through from the Rebel. This is still not denied, this is still not denied, and not denied. We see tunnels going up, though. That's a lot of Humvees. Strat Center now going up as well. So even though Tensor is in this very nice, aggressive position, I still think he's on the back foot. He hasn't stopped the income of TrucK. Okay, stop this, but, you know, kind of mined out anyway. But the fact that all these oils are still alive, that's 3,000 bucks per minute on oils. 4,000 if you count this one. It's, I don't know, man. Quads versus Humvees. Generally, the Humvees will take it. I think TrucK will pull ahead here. I think he'll beat this section, this expansion. Yes, there's a new expansion over here. But unless you go for a concrete killer, such as taking out the final dozer and then terror-attacking some buildings, I think the Air Force will still win this. Because the income of TrucK is still alright. Still alright. Dual arms dealer spammage. I mean, just kill this, man. Just, I don't know. Strat Center has gone up. TrucK is level 3. Let's see that carpet bomber, boys. Let's see that carpet bomber. Because this guy's still Air Force. He doesn't need a command center to send out a carpet bomber. He just needs a Strat Center. Oh, boys. This would be a prime target. I'm just waiting for it, man. I'm just waiting for it. Or is it gonna hit? Let's see. I just want to see a carpet bomber now. Where is TrucK gonna fire? Up left. He's gonna hit 3 quads. Gets 2 of them, but look at these annoying artillery platforms. They're already damaging this quad very nicely. People really underestimate these suckers, man. They really do. It's so annoying. Hey guys, you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing a base without any orange dots in it. TrucK's done it. He's held. And because of that income, he's doing alright. He's still Air Force. Still on 1 dozer. He's got to search and destroy. It almost feels like we're seeing like an autopilot play from Tensor. He's not strategizing. He's just like, oh, I know how to build quads. I know how to pump them out. I know how to get a sneaky tunnel. But it's like, yeah, okay, but sometimes you need strategy in order to win. Rather than brute force and perfection of tactics. You need the strategy element. That seems to be missing here. If he took out the dozer with a terror tech or tech RPG or a hijacker, that would have already changed so much. Now this command sense goes up. When this goes up, man, he's level 4. He's gonna call in a Spectre. He's gonna call in an A10. That's gonna be game. It's gonna be over for Tensor. He's been playing really well here. Really good aggression. But he just let all these oils stay alive. Okay, finally he killed one. And he took this one. But it's a little too late, because when an Air Force is level 4, you know, it's time to start feeling nervous, especially if he has a Humvee army up as well. He's got a couple of wraps. Does he have wraps? No, he's got no wraps. Probably doesn't even need the wraps at this point. Excal says, no care given to the oils. Yeah. He literally had the map control. He had the blue dots of oil derricks inside his own controlled areas. And now he's on the back foot. He's getting a palace. Yeah, good luck with that. That's not gonna go up. Oh, boys. Nice bait here. Excellent strategy from Mr. TrucK, and all those quads go down. And this has to be the moment. This has to be the moment where Tensor's wiping the sweat off his brow, saying, shit, am I losing this? Because what does he have going for him? He's still just pumping out quads against search and destroy Humvees with tow missile. Backed up by a load of general powers. This is game. A stealth general cannot do anything at this point in time. Tensor had a real good chance of winning this. A real good chance. If he focused on either the oils or a potential dozer hunt and then taken out crucial buildings like war factories or supplies, it would have changed everything. Nice quad pop though. That's very nice. That's very juicy. Once TrucK hits level 5, he doesn't even really need income anymore. He can just keep bombarding with all the general powers he has. The same way we all used to play when we started playing the game and we played against easy armies, right? Just send general power after general power. That is the beauty of being Air Force. You can do that. Not sure what the hell that micro was here, though. That was pretty atrocious. That's a lot of dead Humvees. Must have been a misclick. And he's recapturing the oil. Very nice from TrucK. Now we see a hijacker walking next to the search and destroy strategy center. Yeah, that might not work. Where's the dozer at? Where's the dozer? Dozer is playing hide and seek with a hijacker by the looks of things, and I think the dozer is winning. Why the hell is he over here? Quad's coming out, but he should know that hitting the dozer doesn't make a difference at this point because the Spectre gunship was already used, so you know he has a command center. Tensor, man. Feels bad. There's just no way he can deal with this army. That KD, guys, it's 1.8. It's gonna go higher and higher and higher. It's been growing steadily in the past minute or so. We see some... Oh, actually, he did capture these guys. Yay! And we see rocket buggies. Yay! Very nice. Got some wraps. Hey, wow! Now that's a split fire, boys. Take it out. 3 rocket buggies with a single raptor. That's 2,700 worth of damage with a single raptor. Ah, glorious. That was bringing him very close to level 5. Look at that. Only 328 XP to go. And TrucK will be level 5. Calling in a carpet bomber. It's gonna deal some damage to the palace. Very crucial building. And oh! That could have been very painful. These need to be microed. Don't shoot the pilot. Shoot the Humvees. I have to say, actually, TrucK is losing quite a few units here. Does Tensor have a command center somewhere? Doesn't look like it, so he can't call in an anthrax bomb, because that would be very juicy to get rid of these Humvees. Also very nice to drop off a Pathfinder here. This is actually a very good move, because any random workers walking across here will just get gunned down. It's gonna slow down potential base growth or expansions. Still collecting over here. Let's see how much money's left. 14k. What's left over here? 6k. Double A10 now coming in for, looks like the palace again. Nice hit. Oh my god. And welcome to level 5 Air Force General. The general powers are overpowered. GG, says Tensor, and there it is. There's that GG. We knew it was coming. And that is a victory for the Air Force, bringing the score to 4-1. That's a bit painful there. TrucK definitely had himself a good time there. Tensor had the option to do it. He had the possibility. And he did play well. That initial dozer crush on the workers was not very successful. And the terrorists missing it. That was a bit of a shame. But the dozer didn't actually do that much damage. We had the hero quad of the match that killed Humvees. And then a raptor as well. Didn't want to die. And yeah, then the general powers start coming out. You just know it's gonna hurt, man. You know it's gonna hurt. Air Force. Air Forcing hard. Let's see. Next match, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Let's see if we can see TrucK get eliminated here. He's playing as the Stealth General in the blue on Alfie's Haven. He'll be facing Tensor as the Air Force. I think last game came very close. There were just a couple of mistakes made by the GLA. Just a couple. Not even that many. But there you go. In these high-stakes 1v1 matches, you make a couple of mistakes. That's it. You've lost, buddy. You've lost. Let's see how Tensor's gonna do. Going for a second barracks. He's placing his barracks rather far away from his dozer. Not sure if there's an additional reason for that. Going for a war factory, not going for an airfield, and going with Rangers. Let's see. Very forward tunnel here. Placing it in front of the building. Not sure if that's a good idea. Wouldn't you place it like here next to the building so you can garrison the building? Bit of a strange move. We also have the very lovely cloudy waters here on Alfie's Haven. Ranger gonna go down for the oil grab, and we have worker on the right-hand side. Probably gonna get a tunnel up at some point for some map control. Destruction of the fences. Why are you gonna destroy these fences? Look how nice they are, huh? They even got little benches and shit. Tensor is frustrated, and it's showing because he's crushing all the beautiful benches and fences. Why, man? Why? Take your anger out on TrucK, not on the environment. The environment has been punished too much already. Got a random missile defender hiding in the bushes here. I like that. It's quite funky. Also gonna help with some very good map control and scouting. Technical sneaking in. It's just an empty technical, and it's going for the kill on the Ranger. And that is what Tensor was not doing in the previous match. It makes such a difference. No oil capture here because it got denied by the technical. No oil capture on the bottom right, so only one oil has gone through here. Wounded dozer on this side, looking for some crushes, but there's nothing there. Instead, we see TrucK also going for oils. And here comes that early aggression out of TrucK. Now, how many Humvees do we see? Not too many. Oil capture comes through. He needs to capture these artillery platforms immediately. Alfie Ace in the chat says Tensor's gotta win this one. Not sure about that. Laserlock coming on the quads. And he's actually losing the supply, man. So much damage has already been dealt to Tensor. Oil capture coming through. This is going to be the next oil that's going to be taken by TrucK. Oil capture over here as well. Oh boys, how much money's left over here? 2.8k, that's nothing. He doesn't even need to build this at this point. There's so little money here. Just cancel this. You have enough Chinooks for the long distance collection. There's 2,000 bucks wasted. I think Tensor's panicking a little. He needs to build a supply here, not here. Did he capture? He captured one of the artillery, but he chose the wrong one. He should have done this one. It's a little closer. I think Tensor is struggling a little bit. I think he's feeling that pressure of, shit, I gotta win. Shit, I gotta make something happen here. He's calling back the Humvees. He did clear out a tunnel here, but there's another tunnel right there. Ah, man. Humvee very close to the quads. Has to get out of there. Oh, we got lucky that TrucK was not paying attention there. That Humvee could have died otherwise. And I have to say, hey, credit where credit's due. That was nice. Cleaned that up very nicely there. Mr. Tensor, good job. Now capture this thing, please. Very important. Helps you stay alive a little longer. Yes, good man. Okay, he's doing it. And now, main priority is get this supply. He needs to get it. He's getting a strat center. The left-hand side is kind of open, though. And that missile defender that was here is gone, and we do in fact see a forward tunnel and a hijacker. Interesting. The push now coming in. Tensor wants to deal some damage. And we don't see the artillery platform taken. Ah! My god, guys. Imagine if this was taken. Imagine. Then this push couldn't have happened. Because these things have so much health. Instead, we see a counter push down below from TrucK. Is that gonna work? Strat Center is almost up, and Tensor's about to hit level 2. He could carpet bomb this. When this goes down, there we go. He's level 2. Strat Center, almost 90%. And he's got both these artillery platforms. That's really gonna slow down this attack. And these guys are gonna take some damage. This is gonna give the freedom here for Tensor to attack top right. Strat Center is not ready. 99%. And it got hijacked. It actually got hijacked. That will make all the difference here. Because no carpet bomber can be called in. Oh man, Humvees now have to deal with this. And we actually see Tensor pulling a full retreat. What is he doing? Those are going... Getting creative, getting taken out. Oh man, is he really retreating his entire army here? He had TrucK by the balls up here. That being said, TrucK's still kind of screwed, so maybe not the worst moves here. But that Strat Center, no! Don't lose your beautiful Humvees! Okay, only one goes down, only one goes down. And this has to get established immediately. In the meantime, this guy could have literally built a stealth tunnel in the base of Tensor here. I don't know why he didn't do it. Maybe TrucK is a little low on cash, I guess. But there we go, this goes up. He spent his general points, so I want to see a carpet bomber. Come on, you gotta punish TrucK for that, man. You could... TrucK, not cool, bro. Not cool, those strats. They're too powerful. Not cool. Exactly. Carpet bomb his ass. Go for the power. He still has the dozer. Why are you wasting the... Really? He still has the freaking dozer. He'll just build another scaffold. Okay, okay. At least he hit something with the carpet bomber. And the carpet bomber, you can call it in for free. Do we see a second power scaffold? No. Okay, never mind. Yeah, yes. There you go. In the meantime, a load of RPGs down below, doing some nice harassment here. And there's still this oil that belongs to TrucK. It's still not entirely clear who's winning this, but generally, the longer the match goes on, the more likely the Air Force will win it. Because of those general powers, right? They become so powerful, so hard to beat. And yes, thank you. This is what we like to see. Going for that supply. Can't get right in the chat says this is going to be 7-1. I don't know. Tensor is doing okay, although he's not collecting for some reason. He's got 5 Chinooks. 5. He's got a good amount of general powers. He's almost level 4 there. He's going to kill that one quad. That will do it. And no, don't lose Humvee. No. Ow! Whoa! That's one big pop. But I'm not sure if that was such a great pop from TrucK. It was a bit of a potential Fargo pop. He got lucky that it didn't all get annihilated all at once. Got stingers going up. And still these Chinooks just chilling. Why are these Chinooks chilling? He should notice, like, where's my money? Oh, there we go. He's noticing. Like, he doesn't even need to build a supply here. He can literally just put 1 Chinook on this. How much is this? 5k. Okay, 2 Chinooks on this. And then 3 on this. And at least long distance collect like that. Like, at least. He didn't manage to capture the oil. Very important. And there's still 1 oil over here. I'm very curious to see how little money Tensor has collected. Let's have a look. He's got 36.5k collected versus 47. Wow. So basically, like, 33% more cash has been collected by TrucK so far in this match. Insane. That's a big number. That's literally 2 full big quad armies worth of difference. And in all fairness, Tensor's still in the game. Ooh, nice. Trying to get some missile defenders, I see, for the laser locks. Very funky. Quad's pushing on the left side. He's probably just going to take out the oil, I'm guessing. We see a technical coming in. Probably going to try and take out that strat center. Such a crucial target. And oil capture coming through here. Please kill one of the oils, though. Please, 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 please. We don't see any Comanche or Raptors to deal with this, so this will be a successful strike. 3 big scary dudes take out the strat center. Nice hit there. That's going to slow down Tensor a little bit. Oil has in fact been destroyed. You see a combat Chinook? Wait a minute. Are you getting combat Chinooks? Okay. I mean, that could work against the technicals for sure. Building under attack should just sell it at this point. Spectre comes in. Ooh, gets 1 quad. But that's all he got. In the meantime, we see Tensor not giving a fuck and going straight for the base of TrucK. Palace has been established. We start seeing rocket buggies on the field as well. That's one dead rocket buggy. And that's the pop up top. Including missile defenders here. But we have snipers out. So those missile defenders are not going to be very powerful. Might be interesting for TrucK to take this. I mean, for Tensor to take these, actually. Will help his engagements. So far, both players kind of struggling with their income, but I do think Tensor is going to be pulling ahead here because of those oil captures. Also, why is this not captured? Dude, what the hell, man? Why? Yeah, thank you. Okay, quad's cleaned up nicely. All right. Not bad. This guy probably should go back home to heal. There's also a lot of money here still. Although this will be hard for the Air Force to get, because I think a quad might just be able to shoot over the hill to prevent collection over there. Yeah, these rocket buggies are going to make it hard for Tensor to push. But Tensor is still a level 4 Air Force. He should just focus on getting that strat center back up and maybe get something to keep him alive against those technicals. Maybe some Comanche, maybe a few wraps. I know it's all pricey and expensive, but a strat center is more than just making your Humvees overpowered. It is also the ability to call in a carpet bomber every 3 minutes. Like, that is useful. That is good stuff to do. And that's an empty palace, isn't it? Wait a minute. That's an empty palace. TrucK. Why is your palace empty? Combat Chinook helping out with the Humvees here. Very nice. Very good micro. Also, very nice to see the long-distance collection here. Tensor worming his way to a victory, that's for sure. That is for sure. The damage is being dealt. And TrucK is losing map control. He knows it. Calls in the GG, and that is a kill, a victory for tensorgg. Very nicely played there. I'm sure he's relieved that he's at least bringing it to 4-2. Imagine if he had won that other match. Imagine, because he came so close to winning it. That would have changed so much. That would have changed so much. Vendetta is the map choice here for Mr. Tensor. Vendetta. Alright, let's do it. Let's see the armies. My god, man. Air Force is just Air Force, right? This is just insane. The damage you can do, the things you can get. And we have Laser USA. Ooh. Not the best matchup. Not something everybody's happy with, because basically it's just a full-blown USA mirror, but it's technically not a mirror, because you could argue, oh, Laser is not exactly the same as USA. So basically we're gonna have 2 USA matches. This could work in the advantage of Tensor, assuming he's an amazing pro at USA matches. That's just it. That's just it. If he's terrible at USA versus USA, then it's gonna be over, man. It's gonna be over. It's gonna go to 6-2. That's what this comes down to. But if he's good with them, and if TrucK is weak with them, it can go to a 4-4. Alright, not sure where TrucK is. So that allows me to show you guys some very nice clips, right? Some very, very nice clips. Ah yes, the Humvees, the action, delicious. Actually, I only have one clip of the last match. I was actually showing you the match before. It doesn't matter. Let's go to the next one. Let's do USA Laser. Ugh. USA Laser, man. I don't know. USA mirrors are always a bit dicey, man. They're always a bit dicey. I'll tell you why in a sec. But we have USA for TrucK. And he'll be facing Laser General, that is Tensor. Now, I'll tell you why these things are going to be dicey, because we're going to see Chinooks flying, missile defenders laser locking, Rangers getting flashbangs and things, and Dolzers becoming the most powerful units by just obliterating all the infantry, but just driving over them. My god, man. USA mirrors are just like, it's so much to do. It's such a micro-intense playstyle, where the moment you make one mistake, you lose a Chinook, and if you lose 2 Chinooks, you're basically dead. It's insane. It's crazy. Very nice here from Mr. Tensor, taking out the drone. Take it out. Yes, he got it. Okay, what about over here? And takes out the drone. Very nice. So we're gonna see a drop. Yes, we are. He's gonna load up a dozer and some missile defenders. Let's see what's happening down below. No drop. Now, all the pressure comes down to TrucK. He needs to make this drop successful. If Tensor can defend against this drop, then Tensor is in a great spot. But if this drop is successful and takes out some Chinooks, then Tensor's in a very weak spot. So that's the pressure, man. The USA mirror is the pressure, man. It's a barracks. Laser lock immediately on the Chinook. Chinook flies by and is probably gonna collect over here if he can, but there's another. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Some missile defenders being dropped off. And it's gonna slow down the collection here for Tensor. In the meantime, this barracks has gone up. We see a ranger over here with the capture building upgrade. No capture building upgrade for lift truck. So you can already see the difference in strategy here. Oil grabs is the name of the game for Mr. Tensor. Although I think he selected all his rangers and told them to move down. No, okay. And a lot of these guys getting gunned down. Now here's that dozer, that very crucial, dangerous, scary dozer that can crush over all the infantry. So far, lift truck losing a lot of infantry, man. A lot of infantry. Dozer gets killed here. Not the biggest of deals. Still has another one. Are we going to see the capture building? He should start capturing by now. And I have to say, lift truck is not having the greatest of time here. He's kind of messing up the drop. Lost the dozer as well. You can see him trying to put the units back into the barracks so they auto-heal again. I mean, that is a strategy. But let's be honest. Lift truck kind of botched this up. So we should see Tensor in a very good position, especially because of that oil grab as well. Look at the KD difference, guys. That's just insane. Have you ever seen that? 0.16 versus 6.5. You don't see that. You don't see that in a mirror. In a mirror, those differences, you don't. Of course, KD is not 100% like, oh, it shows who's better, who's not. But it does tell a story. It gives an idea, an impression. And the impression that I'm having right now is that lift truck fucked up his drop. So, you know... Nice crush there, and laser lock on the Humvee, and he keeps it alive! No way! No way, Tensor keeps it alive! Oh, boys! He keeps the Humvee alive. In the meantime, we have a push on the left side. There's nothing here, though, but we do have 2 Humvees out of Tensor, so he could maybe just about intercept and deny, and he's preemptively sending a Humvee to the left. He has a feeling, and finds, in fact, that Humvee coming in. Oh, a bit of a delayed evac here. And we see some nice harassment. In the meantime, though, we still have that 1 oil. And there's still another oil for the taking. Range is moving up, so that's going to get taken there. Some units are getting taken out. So yes, Tensor is losing some stuff. But again, he's holding. He's actually holding. Take this, please. Take it. Take it. Take it. There we go. He's going to take it. Laser lock. Laser lock. Yes. 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 Ah, almost. Almost. He goes in the building, though. We might see a bit of a suicidal crush here from the Humvees just to kill this, because he's using all the ranges. A bit of a mistake. And that is... if this guy was playing Unreal Tournament, we right now would hear the announcers say, killing spree. I like how when he crushed all 4 of them, the oomph was extra strong. In the meantime, though, Tensor coming in with a very, very juicy Humvee army. Going for the attack. Takes out a power plant. Laser lock's coming in strong. Humvee's taking a beating. There's no ambulance here. Definitely a mistake from Tensor. It's gonna hurt him a little bit. In the meantime, we have a push down below. Nothing really to stop this. But, I mean, there's also this to deal with. So, both players kind of in trouble. But so far, I have to say, Tensor is doing great. Drops off missile defender. 2 Chinooks going down, though. That kind of hurts. And that's a lot of slow-moving Humvees. He's sending them back home, I think. Probably a good move. And... okay, nicely dealt with here. Dozer's still alive. He might want to put bombardment and keep this Dozer alive. If this Dozer dies, that would be pretty painful. Search and destroy is up, so the Humvees are just better. The missile defenders are just better because they have that 20% extra range. Seriously, if this guy dies, I'd be so sad. Tensor so far is playing great. And lift truck is slowly but surely getting pushed further back and back and back. And it all was because of that failed drop. But this guy, no, 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 please, no, 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 don't lose it out. Okay, okay, yes, you can laser lock Chinooks, we don't mind, we don't mind. It's fine, it's fine. Tensor's making good money anyway, he's got 2 oils, who cares? Or 1 oil, right? Still hasn't collected the 2nd oil for some reason. Thank you. Now please get a CC. You're almost level 3. You can call in an A10. That's really lovely when you can do those things. And that's gonna be a dead Humvee. Nice. Let's see. Lift truck still not collecting on this supply. He's literally on 1 supply here. He's harvesting the crap out of it though, because he's got all these Chinooks on different supply piles to make sure the mining happens a little faster. So that's very smart from him. But there's still this one oil, this one freaking oil, which has been giving Tensor so much money. Also, these guys gotta stay alive. Just getting ambo out, man. Nice laser lock here. Lift truck. Not having the best of times. But that oil will get taken out. So that is a very good move there. Don't know why he's refusing to heal the Humvees, though. It's a bit strange. Lift truck is not even trying to reestablish this. He's just waiting for this to mine out, and then he'll just long distance collect from this supply. Also, why are there no... Can you kill this? Oh, snipers hit the field. There we go. Snipers hit the field. That means you're level 3. Yes, you are. You have 1 point to spend. Please get a CC. Get an A10. Hit his barracks. Bob's your uncle. You win the match. You can do it, man. I believe in you. Let's get it to 4-3. Go, Tensor. You know, and people say that a streamer shouldn't be biased. Go, Tensor! It's, you know... I'm sorry, he's just been playing great, okay? He deserves the win. Like, it's just... I'm really worried that he's gonna get dozer hunted, and then, like, an army comes and kills the strat center in the barracks, and then it's all over. Because the thing is with Tensor, sometimes we see him just making slightly weird mistakes. Like, where's your ambo? Why are you sending a near-dead Humvee to the enemy base? Like, those small things. No capture building upgrade for the Ranger, though. That is very interesting. And he should just get a firebase here or something. Even a vanilla Patriot would be decent. Just to stop these annoying attacks. Because look, now he's sending everything back. I think Lift Truck has figured out how to control Tensor. And that is by just kind of shepherding him back to his base. Like, literally, these are... he is the sheep and these are the dogs. And he's like constantly keeping the Humvees in the base. With these little attacks. And that way he's defending. He's defending by putting on a good offense. By constantly harassing... making it difficult for Tensor to feel safe. Just get a CC, dude. You'll feel so much better. Both players not having the greatest of income. There's still that one oil. Yes, there we go. Okay, he's getting the CC. And again, one Humvee holding these 4 Humvees pinned down in the base. That's strategy, boys. That's strategy. Lift Truck playing it smart. It buys him a lot of time. And this one Humvee actually took out 2 Humvees here. We do have snipers, supposedly, so one sniper over here should just take care of all the missile defenders. Lift Truck is still level 2, though. Tensor is doing quite well. On his way to level 4. That's for sure. And the sniper's out. Command center established. And there's still that general point he needs to spend. Let's see that A10. Let's see that A10. Of course, the S&D proving very effective here. Taking out a Humvee for free. And still that oil not taken. Last drop in the chat says, Tensor 4 expert. Before lift. And this one Humvee. Look at this. Tensor needs to watch back. And realize that this is his weakness. When one little unit comes to harass, he holds back his whole army. He's had the opportunity to take out the player for quite some time now. He's just not doing that. He's too terrified of the damage one Humvee can do. And it's true, one Humvee can do a lot of damage. But you gotta split up your army or something like that. I see a drop. Wait a minute. A10 coming in. GG says Lift Truck. And surrenders. So it is Tensor who's getting the victory here. I'm very happy for the man. GG, well played. Let's see some Tensor +++. Or applause emojis. I actually love applause emojis. They're my favorite. I don't tell you guys that, but they're really fun, the applause emojis. Let's see some applause emojis. Yeah, Tensor! Woo! Okay, so now things get very spicy because we're actually gonna do another matchup that's practically the same of what we just did. We're swapping USA and we're swapping laser. That's the thing. So it is possible for Tensor to bring it back. If he is good at USA versus USA, it is possible. This drop, the early drop by TrucK, didn't work. Tensor was ready, intercepted it like a champ, and that is where his advantage started to grow, and it did not stop growing, and he got the victory. Very nicely played there. I'm very happy to see that. But let's see. We have another match here. That is going to be Laser versus USA. We have in the bottom here, in the blue color, TrucK as a Laser versus Tensor at the top, orange, USA. Can he do it a second time and pull it to a 4-4? That's the question. That's the question. Are we going to see a drop again from TrucK? Or are we going to see a drop from Tensor? Just to spice things up, just to change things up. Or would you say, no, I got the winning formula. I know how to defend. Let's see. See another supply going up. Do we see a bunch of missile defenders coming out? We see a missile defender. Hey. Very interesting. And the second barracks. We see another drop. Looks like TrucK is doing the exact same drop as before. So he must be feeling confident, guys. He must be feeling confident. If he's doing the exact same drop as before, he must know that he can do it. He must know it is a good drop. Drops off the dozer to prevent the oil capture. He's realized that in the previous match, that one oil derrick provided Tensor with so much money. And, oh, this is gonna get risky. That's a lot of missile defenders. The dozer has to be careful too. It's in line of sight of these missile defenders. Is he gonna lose it? He might just lose it. Oh, no, Tensor, what a waste. He keeps it alive. He keeps it alive. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. Somehow, this dozer just survived certain death. So, you know, there's that. Missile defenders get intercepted, and we have a forward barracks from Mr. TrucK. Is TrucK planning to go for oil capture? Yes, he is. He's got the capture building upgrade. In the meantime, TrucK, 2 supplies. Getting his rangers in position. Once he gets 2 oils, I do think he'll be able to squeeze out a victory. Tensor needs to intercept this right now. He needs to make sure these do not succeed. And I think he's already too far behind. He can't get a Humvee here in time. Missile defenders at the ready here from TrucK. Oh, Humvee, wow, survived that. Wants to go for a dozer kill. Wait a minute. Is he gonna try dozer hunt? Is he gonna try a dozer hunt? He's laser locking dozer. That's one dead dozer. One dozer remains. But that was very targeted there. Very targeted. He really wanted to kill that dozer. No capture building upgrade for Tensor, guys. There's no capture building upgrade. In the meantime, oh no, 2 Chinooks destroyed. Ah, that is not good here for Mr. Tensor. He's taken out the barracks, but literally, these oils have been in possession of TrucK for about a minute now. That means that he's already gotten 2,000 bucks from these suckers, plus the 1k and the 1k capture bonus. So that's 4,000 bucks. That's so much more money. Let's see the difference. 13k, 9k. Ah, that is in fact that 4,000. And if, imagine you're in this position, you suddenly have 4,000 bucks you can spend extra. Oh man, you can get a lot of good stuff for that. Push coming in. Are we going to see a dozer hunt? What is the plan here? What is the plan? Something needs to happen. In the meantime, back home, we see a bunch of missile defenders running past these dozers. Clearly, everybody's focusing on this battle, but there's an opportunity to be had here. There's an opportunity to be had. No, man. Crazy. Missile defenders of TrucK. Look at this. Are you gonna crush them? Are you... Yeah, what are you doing? Oh my god. I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know how. That was clutch, man. That was clutch. In the meantime, these oils are still alive. Something needs to be done about them, and the solution for Tensor seems to be to take them out. Interesting choice. In the meantime, though, TrucK doesn't have that many units. But we've seen in the previous match that TrucK does not need many units to freak out Tensor. If he sends one Humvee around the back, Tensor will freak out and stop attacking entirely. Just get a couple of missile defenders, like, I don't know. Oils are getting destroyed, and there we go. Let's look at the cash difference at this point in time. So that's 11k collected for Tensor. 22k collected for TrucK. Double the money. Double the money. I'm telling you, that was the oils. Double the money, guys. If Tensor can still pull a victory here, then that is nothing short of impressive when your enemies had double the money. Ooh, yeah, I think that's GG. I think that's GG. Yeah, that's GG. That is GG, ladies and gentlemen. Humvees, man, Humvees. That's crazy, man. Well, it's the score is 5-3. It's a best of 13, which is a race to 7 victories. So we're getting closer. My God. Let's see the map choice here of the players. Very unfortunate there that Tensor just kind of suicided the few Humvees he had. But the money difference, man. The money difference. Also, hilarious. Those missile defenders walking in between two dozers. SS. Okay, what is SS? Is that... What is SS? What's the score again? 5-3 for TrucK. What is SS? Sand Serpent. Which one? Sand Scorpion. Sand Scorpion, this one, I guess. Yes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's see the armies. Let's go. TrucK's nuke. Hey, we go to China. China and TrucK. TrucK's also a very fun army to watch, always. Because of the buses, the tunnels, the rebels. Hey man, even the combat bikes can shine by just getting a toxin rebel somewhere fast, you know? And Nuke, I love Nuke. And I think Nuke is probably favored on this map. Probably. But if somebody's gonna give Nuke a hard time, it's gonna be TrucK. Because TrucK can easily clear all the buildings. So guys, it's gonna get spicy. So make sure you're wearing your seatbelt for this one. Because it's gonna get good. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, as we are venturing into the next match. Up top, in the blue, we have TrucK as Toxin. And on the bottom right, we have a Nuke General for Tensor. The 9th match of this best of 13. And we are on Sand Scorpion. Very lovely map. I don't think anybody even remembers what Sand Serpent looked like. What is Sand Serpent anyway? I've heard some people talk about it in books. But here we are. 3 piles next to the main supply. So you can start with 2 supplies if you want. Probably a good idea for both sides to do that. Barracks going up. So it looks like Tensor either wants to get some quick map control with some tank hunters, which sometimes works quite nicely, or he just wants that sweet, sweet oil. Mmm, so delicious. Got a decent amount of oils here. We got the reinforcements pad, which is kind of shitty for both sides. I mean, Nuke Battlemasters is not too bad. Got oil over here, and I got the 2 oils up top. So, you guys saw the power of capturing 2 oils in the previous match. So if you can get this one, and this one, that's a lot of money. Terrorists moving forward, very nice. Trying to see if any dozers are gonna come in and deny the map control. That is not gonna be the case, though. Those are moving to the left. Now the thing is, in the early game, the Toxin General can be very annoying with all the technicals and RPGs and tunnel networks and things like that. Oh, no! Ooh. Oh, he still got it! He still got it! Oh, man. That hurts. But yes, GLA can be very annoying. But once we get to the mid-game, alright? Like the nice, juicy mid-game, around the 6-minute mark, something like that. Probably the Nuke General is gonna be reigning supreme. Because of the Overlords, the possibility of opening up into Nuke MiGs. Nice crush there, nice deny. But until then, Nuke General is kinda on the back foot. So there is that. Has to be careful with the dozers, has to be careful with the trucks. No real defense on the trucks here. And is he going on the mines? Nah, he knows, he knows. Oh, never mind, he doesn't know. He really doesn't know. Okay, he doesn't know. It's fine. Dragon tank moving along the edge here. Not sure what the plan is with the dragon tank. Just gonna try and fire at the Scorp, I guess. Oil has been captured here for Tensor. Very nice for him. He's just flaming down the oil. He knows he's not gonna be able to capture this thing because of all the heavy fortification already. Oil hasn't been taken yet over here. And we have a forward supply. Very nice. Forward war factory here as well. If Tensor can take this section of the map, Tensor has a very good chance of actually winning the game. People really underestimate this bottom left corner, but if you have access to 2 supplies and your enemy doesn't, that makes a huge difference. Because that's the power of 1 versus 1. When you have a resource and the enemy doesn't, it's actually, like, very important. It's like, it almost counts twofold, right? So everybody has 2 base supplies, right? You kill one, okay, yeah, I kill one. But, like, if you have middle money and you are the one collecting that, and you deny your enemy from collecting it, it actually is a lot more useful, a lot more powerful to do that. And gets you to a victory a lot sooner as well. Nice flame wall. And this guy traffic jammed back into the flame wall. Ooh. Yeah, very unfortunate when that happens. You know, you're trying to escape a wall of fire and the tank is in the way. So you're like, yeah, let me walk backwards into the flames. Yeah. 0-hour logic, guys. Do not question it. Serious aggression coming through here with the Scorps. You have Scorp rocket. Very powerful. That is the only real way Scorps are useful. Dies on the mines, okay. Is this gonna get taken out? Very important that he denies this. Doesn't seem to be the case. We've got a technical coming from the north side there. Lots of Scorps. Holy shit. How many arms either? 2 arms. Look at this. Look how close to the tunnel network. It's like the moment it's just spawning into the map, it just immediately is in the tunnel. You don't see that very often, but I like to see that. Very nice from LiftTrucK there. Scorp rockets fire away. Trying to deal the damage to the war factory. Not sure if that's a good idea there. And technical comes in. Goes for the dozer. No. Run, buddy, run. Wow. How did you survive that? How did you... I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. He survived. He survived. Still another dozer here, but still. The dozers, that is one way that the Nuke General can lose it. Nuke General wants to reach that level 3. Like I said, around the 6-minute mark. We're there relatively soon. Do we see a prop? No, I should probably think about getting a prop soon so we can get some nuke cannons, some overlords. Really have a lot of fun. What's this up top? A bunker licks, actually. So instead of a prop, he's gone for a helix. Doesn't look like he has horde bonus on these suckers, on the tank hunters. They're firing awfully slow. Which is definitely a mistake from Tensor. You can't put the units in the helix unless they have horde bonus. The tank hunters, they need to have the little red star at their feet. And then they fire like 30% faster or something. Like, it is a big difference. And all it takes is a bit of micro. It's very much worth doing. But yeah, no prop center. I'm going for a helix instead, and ouchies. That hurts a lot. I don't know if I like the strats here. Because there are a lot of buildings. These elixirs are not going to be as effective. Also, Stinger Sight. Imagine he had a nuke cannon here. He could just sit back, relax, let the enemy come to him. You know, fire a couple shells, have a martini, relax, enjoy life. But now he has to actively micro these elixirs to perfection. Make sure they don't die. He is getting the kills in, though. Another technical coming in, and that is a crucial hit. Oh, it did not work. It failed. That is a crucial fail, essentially. Oh, he had another. Oh, he had another. Very nice, very nice. Prop center now established. We need to see a command center relatively soon as well. And here we go. A lot of quads coming out. And loses the bunker licks. Very painful. In the meantime, oil has been captured up top. Will we see a palace up? Yes, we do. 60%. We all know what he's gonna get. It starts with B and ends in Atl buses. And he's gonna get a lot of them because Toxin General with battle buses will have a blast. We'll have a great time against the Nuke General. Especially if the guy's gone helixes. Toxin battle buses do deal more damage. The RPGs, Once, you can see the little tracer thing. It's blue, right? Because of the Anthrax thing. Once you get Anthrax Gamma, these guys deal 33% more damage. For some reason, but they do. And then if you get the AP Rockets upgrade, the combined damage increase is like 60%. It is insane. They deal so much more damage. And that also applies to the Singer sights. I have to say, though, we're seeing some progress here from Tensor. He's doing a good job. But it's taking him awfully long to break through here. We do see the first Overlord out. That palace has been completed. Let's see a Jarman coming from the barracks. Let's see some battle buses. Also, a battle bus just coming in through the main gates here. Deal an insane amount of damage. We don't see a command center. Please, man. You're level 3. Carpet bomb is one of the strongest things you can do. Or make use of. And we also don't see the speaker tower upgrade. And we see some range bugging. Oi, lift truck. Naughty, naughty. Oh, no. Survives just about. He needs that speaker tower upgrade as well. That is, a bit of a newbie mistake there from Tensor. Speaker tower upgrade, you can see when it's completed because you'll have a gold border on the plus, and we're not seeing that. And that is what makes the Overlord so powerful. Normal speaker tower, yeah, it's nice. But subliminal messaging Overlords, oh man, they are very hard to kill because the healing rate is 4% health per second. It's insane. And it's only a $500 upgrade. It's a real shame he's not getting it. Here's that first battle bus. Takes out the Overlord, no problem. Command center going up. A little late there. How's the money looking? 8k remaining. Ooh, GG says Tensor. Maybe quit out a little too early, but I think his mistake was just going for the Helix, man. I think that was just it. If he just went for a prop and got new cannons, went traditional, and just kind of brute forced and cleared the bottom left section there, all the place there, the whole section, and just grabbed both supplies there, he could have had the ability to transition into nuke MiGs, and that would have helped a lot against the buses as well. But yeah, very unfortunate. The micro here was not 100%, like losing Battlemaster there was not necessary. It was not necessary. A little too overcommitted to the Battlemasters, I think. He built a lot of them. Fair enough, I get it, but I don't know, man. Those were costly losses. But anyway, let's see the reverse now. It is match point. We got Lift Truck as Nuke General. And he only needs one more win. Toxic General up top here for Tensor GG. The map is Sand Scorpion. And the stakes are high. Lift Truck wins this match. He wins and proceeds to the finals of the Community Outpost Pro Rumble tournament. And this section, let's see all the fun happening over here, right? Let's see, let's see. Tensor moving his workers out and getting a terrorist. Very nice to do that. Similar build order to what we saw Tensor do. But now out of Lift Truck. War Factory going up. Forward War Factory is going to be very useful to try and deny this section. But we don't see Lift Truck that committed or interested in this part of the map. At least not yet. Or actually, is he going to go there now? I guess he's going there now. Doing the same as Tensor did in the previous match. He's getting those Red Guard, and he's going to get that Capture Building upgrade. Oh, wow! What? Did he just shoot a barrel? What is this? Is this a mission map? Did he just kill the terrorists by shooting the barrel? Holy shit. You don't see that very often. Actually getting a bunker. Interesting. He's probably going to get mines on that as well to make sure that no terror tech comes in on this side. Very cool. Very funky. Battlemaster choosing to go up north as opposed to the middle and gonna deny the map control, allowing this Red Guard to capture this oil. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3 oils for Lift Truck, and this one is sort of there. It's only lightly defended by a single tunnel and then some buildings. So a couple of the Dragon tanks with Battlemasters could fix it. Do see the oil capture coming through for Tensor as well. So he's gonna get some nice money from all this. Wonder if we're going to see a fast prop. I'm very curious. A fast prop center could be devastating for a Toxin General to deal with. Because if you have to deal with overlords in the early game, oh man, it kind of makes you cry. And that's exactly what TrucK has in mind. He's going for the fast prop. Let's see. The aggression needs to be more. Tensor, where are your tech RPGs? Where is the aggression? It's quite surprising to see 3 Battle Masters in formation driving into the base of a Toxin General like this. Ah, here we go. Going for Dozer. That is one way to stop a nuke general in their tracks. There we go. Destroyed. 1 Dozer remains. And that means 1 war factory, 1 barracks. So if this Dozer somehow gets taken out, it can change everything. In the meantime, though, we see the workers escaping for their lives, getting into the tunnel networks. Trying to avoid getting killed by these Battle Masters. Very nicely done by TrucK. And he's popping the workers where exactly? Not entirely sure where they all popped. I think they're all chilling in the network. No Scorp rocket yet. I'm expecting that very soon. Battle Masters over here. Nice. Look at this. Boxing in a China Dozer with a prop center, supply, and war factory. Very good thinking there from TrucK. He knows that if he loses this Dozer, it's going to be over for him. But, there we go. Dual war factory established. Prop center established. We got mines on the buildings as well, just to keep him safe from Terratechs. And we do, in fact, see mines on this bunker as well. TrucK knows the powers, the strength of Toxin General. He knows the Terratechs will be a problem. That's why he's doing mines everywhere. Very nice. Also, this is very interesting. I think this Battle Master here of TrucK will actually kill this oil. There's nothing kind of stopping it. Still no Scorp rocket. Yeah, why no Scorp rocket? What are you doing? And still these oils belonging to TrucK. And the first overlords are out. And this is where things get very, very scary for Tensor. I mean, very scary, man. Like, I mean, have you guys watched Hereditary? Like, the scary, man. Like, you know, there's 3 overlords. As tier 1 units, Toxin Generals. Is not going to be easy for Tensor to deal with. He's going to try maybe a Terratech. Could work, but he needs a lucky Terratech to take out maybe 1 Overlord. If he's really lucky, he can take out 2. He's trying to get a palace up. But of course, TrucK sees this and knows this. So TrucK will know the pressure is on. He can push with this, and he does exactly that. 4 Overlords. 4. He can literally wipe out the player. If he goes and attacks and goes here right away, he might be able to stop any palace units going up. So a Jarman might get stopped by killing the barracks. He's not that fast here. He does have speaker tower upgrade. You can see that gold border, so that's good. A load of tunnels going up. Tensor bracing himself for what's about to happen. Tensor does have this bottom left section, though. But he needs a solution of dealing with these bad boys. The only solution I can think of is a Jarman Kell. Maybe battle buses would also do the job. Selling off the barracks. Palace has been established. But he needs a barracks. Does he have a barracks down below? No, he should have anticipated that. He should have built a barracks down below so he can pump out a Jarman. A Jarman is the best way to deal with this. Because he can snipe a 1 Overlord every 30 seconds. What is Tensor gonna do? How is he gonna survive this? These guys are gonna attack the palace head on because there's an ECM. Production is camped. Nothing can come out of this war factory. Terratech tries to come in, doesn't succeed. Command center has been established. TrucK is level 2, soon level 3. Arms dealer has been destroyed. Where's your barracks? Why is he not getting a barracks for a Jarman? Oh, he did. Okay, never mind. Sorry, my bad. He had one in the corner. I didn't see it. There you go, Jarman. Very good. Snipe this one. This one. This one. This one. Oh, he's gone for the Gatling one. Interesting. The Gatling one, I guess, is a good one because it actually does stealth detection. He's trying to take it for himself. I'm not sure if I like this. Not sure if this is a good idea because you're going to give him a lot of XP. And you're not going to be able to use this guy at all. And he can't recapture this. And there you go. Look how much XP he just got. That's insane. He probably just got 200 XP for that. Gotta be careful. And here comes a carpet bomber. Oh. Oh, man. And, like, 3, 2, 1, arty barrage, right? You just know it's coming. Nice. That's what you need to do. Here's that art. Oh, my God. No. Tensor, man. Here we go. No fortified structure. So this palace is going to take a beating. Arty's going to come in. He should expect the Arty here. He should not build this. And gets taken out. Very nice from TrucK. Got a nice troop crawler on the scene, ready to recapture the Overlord. And Jarman dies. Palace destroyed. All he can do, all Tensor can do, is hide in the corner. He's built one black market. Did he have a barracks? No, he didn't. So he didn't even have the ability to queue another Jarman. Oh, boys. It's a massacre. An absolute massacre. The nuke general does it. The worker's trying to run for it. There's actually a really nice strat here from Tensor, because it forces these big bad motherfuckers to kind of stay here and waste their time and just kill workers, as opposed to pushing down. So if he's building a new palace, it'll actually buy a bit of time. Because if one worker stays alive here, they can build a tunnel and then try and retake this section relatively quickly. Nuke cannons on the field. Where are the nuke MiGs? That's what I'm wondering. Are we going to see some of those? Or is TrucK going to be a little low on cash? Because, well, actually, this oil's still alive. This one's still alive. And this one, let's be honest. His income's good. He could go for nuke MiGs. Just to deal with potential buses later on. Nuke cannons coming in. Dealing the damage. One shot takes these tunnels almost to half health. And this is what I was hoping to see in the previous match. Nuke cannons. Destroying and absolutely obliterating the defenses. A push from the south, a push from the north. How can Tensor hold here? How could he do it? I don't think he can. Even if he kills one or two overlords, it's not going to be enough. Terratech is going to try and take out the nuke cannon. He might get to actually kill it. Kills a dozer. Yeah, he kills the nuke cannon with the terrorist, but even so, this vast army of overlords can just finish off the match. In the meantime, we do see Tensor not giving up yet. He's sending a worker top left. He knows there's still a lot of money there. He can actually try and take that cash. Palace has been reestablished. Let's see a Jarman queued up. And I'm wondering what he's going to go for. Is he going to go for rocket buggies? Is he going to go for scud launchers? Is he going to go for battle buses? At this point in time, my guess is one of the best things you could go for when there's an army like this, and I know some of you will disagree with me, is actually scud launchers. Toxin scud launchers. Because whatever you throw at this will win. Scud launchers is the only thing that you can pop from a tunnel, fire, get back in. Pop from a tunnel, fire, and get back in. And if you can dodge general powers and nuke MiGs, you can actually obliterate a whole nuke army like this. But you'll need like 5 scud launchers, which again is a heavy investment, but it is a possibility. For the rest, I don't know, man. Rocket buggies ain't gonna do it. They just ain't gonna do it. Battle buses, I don't know, man. Unless you've got killer micro, it just ain't gonna do it because of the ECMs. And when one nuke overlord with speaker tower just fires the 2 shells on a battle bus, it goes straight to a bunker mode. So it's like, they can get taken out very easily. So you need to have such perfect micro with buses to really pull it off. Or he just needs to be terrible with microing overlords. That also is a thing. Bus just about survives. 2 tank shells didn't hit at the same time. And there you go. Look at that. Look at that. Look how fast his battle bus dies. That's what I mean. Dragon tank coming in. Gonna clear a building. And not the best micro here. He's just kind of waltzing in. I think that was a misclick, maybe. Yeah, that was maybe a bit of a misclick. What the hell did you just do there, buddy? I mean, I'm sure Tensor's grateful for the XP and all. Jarman on the scene. Oh, Toxic Rebel ambush for the capture. Yes. Yes, man. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Jarman on the scene with the Toxic Rebel ambush. That was nice. Very nice. That was delicious. Very, very, very good move there from Mr. Tensor, forcing a bit of a retreat. He could still push. He has enough units to make it happen. Joseph in chat says, Tensor GG ought to win this. I don't know, man. Nuke General has an army advantage at this point in the game. What Tensor could do, alternatively, is get a Scud Storm up and then force the hand of TrucK. It puts pressure on TrucK. Here we go, Nuke Silo going up. We're going to see some Nuke Mix, boys. As soon as the oils are destroyed, and I'll be honest, there are 4 oils in the possession of TrucK, but once they get destroyed, if there is a Scud Storm up, it again changes the tide of the battle for Tensor. But we're not seeing any Terratechs trying to take out the oils in the back. Tensor has re-established this section, and we see battle buses. Okay, looks like he is going to go for those oils. He's got the Anthrax Gamma upgrade. He does not have the AP Rockets upgrade. Black Market gets taken out. Kills an ECM. Gonna find 1 oil to kill. Airfield now going up. Immediately selling this. Hey, man, I love that. Very nice strategy. Also preventing the XP from going to TrucK. That being said, there is a dozer, and now he's gonna take the money, so that is gonna hurt a little bit. Oil destroyed, oil destroyed. Ladies and gentlemen, tensorgg is making the right call and doing the right moves. He has to be careful here, though. Ooh. And this is what I'm talking about. Look how easy these battle buses die. 1 ECM died here, guys. 1 ECM died for 2 battle buses. I spoke with Markar about this. Markar said, like, no, man, Toxin can easily take out a group of overlords with battle buses. And that's, like, the one thing that I disagree with him on. I think if you are playing pro players, then battle buses are just not going to cut it. You need the perfect angles of attack. And basically, you need to outmaneuver the guns of the overlords. Yes, then it will work. But pro players won't allow that to happen, man. The real good ones, the ones who know how to use nuke overlords, they won't allow that. And those buses will go down. That's why I'm saying the only thing I think that really works is Scud launchers. And again, it's very risky, especially once he gets Nuke Migs up. Where are the Nuke Migs? Where are the Nuke Migs? He's got a... There he is. Nuke Mig! Hey, doesn't have the upgrade yet, though. Not yet. But it will come soon. It will come very soon. There it is. Wow. I'm basically a fortune teller, aren't I, right? Lol. Okay, let's see. Bunker over here. Very smart from TrucK. He's basically forcing Tensor, the GLA, to be stuck on this little island, on this section of the map. Carpet Bomber is going to come in. Exposed. Battle Bus is exposed. And Nuke Migs logs on. And this is when you start crying, man. This is when you start crying. Losing a Battle Bus just like that. Again, such an expensive unit. Jarman, the most useful unit in the possession of Tensor. He loses it to the radiation. And he actually captures it. That is the best move so far. But that's why I'm saying, man, Jarman is the best solution against these scary motherfuckers. EMP now coming through from Mr. TrucK. TrucK level 5. Tensor level 3. Oh, no. No! Is that Battle Bus? Ooh, he actually took it out. He took out the EMP. But then there's still Nuke Mix. Then there's still Nuke Mix. I feel bad for Tensor, man. I feel bad for Tensor. He definitely fought well here. Definitely gave it his all. But I think that more than anything, TrucK just played Nuke to perfection. Getting those Overlords up, getting those Nuke Cannons up, getting those Nuke MiGs up. He played it the way a Nuke General should. And that's it, more than anything. Again, very nice move. I love this strategy. I love it. I absolutely love it. Combined with a Battle Bus? Yes. Yes, this works. Army destroyed. And you would think, in most cases, you would say, well, that means the GLA is coming awfully close to a victory here. But there's still 1 oil here and 1 oil here. 2 oils. It's what's keeping TrucK in the game. If they were destroyed, it would change everything. We're seeing actually an internet center going up as well. And of course, there's money in the corner, but let's see how much is left. 8k. I mean, this is like 4 overlords, right? Lotus in the back. Ooh. Very spicy there, Mr. TrucK. Joseph says, I was thinking that because tensorgg has the island. Usually who controls the island wins. Usually. Yes, that's true. That's true. But the problem is that there's still oil out for TrucK. TrucK still has income. He's getting hackers now as well. There's 1 Scud Storm out. But look at this. This is how you play it, man. Oh, The neutron shells! What went down there? I think I see a battle bus and an overlord. Oh, man. Excal says, I'm with Marakar. Yeah, I think you're talking about the buses, right? I think you're talking about the buses. Dark Knight says, noob leggy. Used to all them free-for-alls where you have a 50k float to spam scuds. See, the thing is, a long time ago, people called me crazy and stupid for suggesting that in 1v1, it's okay to build scuds at times. People said, no, it's terrible. You should never, ever do it. And then some people started doing it, and they started to win matches. I'm not saying that free-for-all and 1v1 are one-on-one the same. They're not. And I did literally just say, if you spend money on scud launchers, like literally scud launchers, 5 of them cost 6k. That's a lot of money. But how many battle buses have we seen die with literally no results? That's what I'm talking about. So if you have a scud launcher, you can pop it, you can kill some stuff, it at least forces a nuke mig to come and destroy it, you got a stinger sight, blah, 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 blah. You get it. I don't think that it's such a bad strat to go for. Honestly, I don't think so. I understand why people don't do it, and I understand that a lot of people just don't know how to use scud launchers, because you always force fire, and a lot of people that I see using scud launchers, they just don't force fire, which is just terrible. But they are very powerful when used correctly. That's basically the same with almost every unit out there, right? If you use a Humvee correctly, it's very powerful. You use an Overlord correctly, it's very powerful. If you don't know how to use them, they're useless. Overlords can be useless. Humvees can be useless. You need to know how to use it. And I think a lot of people, or at least the people who have had most practice with scud launchers, will probably be free-for-all players. And here we go. Nuke hitting the Scud Storm. Artillery barrage coming in. Gonna take some damage, and the RT is definitely gonna finish it off. That's for sure. Worker trying to come and fix it. Dies to the radiation. And there you go. Crucial hit. And again, the obliteration of the battle buses who achieve literally nothing. So I understand that players say, no, battle buses are great, but it's just, you have to have perfect micro. And I think if you have a very good opponent or equal level opponent, you're just not going to have that. That's my opinion. Again, it's an opinion. It's an opinion. GG says tensorgg and surrenders. It is going to be TrucK who is taking the set and going forth to the finals. Oh, man. That was something, right? That was something. Tensor had most cash collected. Most cash collected. And that's what Joseph was saying. He said the people who have the bottom left island tend to win. But the problem is, it wasn't that far ahead. And that is because of those oils. 4 oils in the possession of TrucK for such a long time. That is what made the difference. So, let me see. Is TrucK still here? No, he left. They left, man. They left. But let's quickly recap here. This last match was quite impressive. Oh, here he is. Hi. Voice chat interview. Let's see if he wants. But definitely an impressive match here. I really liked the use of the Rebel Ambush. And the Jarman capturing the Overlords. Such a nice move. Add Marakar 2, he says. Okay, can you... Wait, let me see. He's saying add Marakar. I think Marakar is about to tell me off about the buses. Oh, man. So let me message TrucK here. And we're gonna have a quick voice chat with Mr. TrucK. Hello, hello! GG's, man. Well played, well played. GG. How was it? Intense. Yeah!
I didn't expect, but yeah, he's I don't know who is he. He just comes out of nowhere and somehow goes close with Boyka, Fargo, you know.
Oh, but, you think he's undercover?
I mean, no one knows that. It's just it plays in Reward, and yeah, this level is intense.
Yeah, no, he played very well. He definitely made you sweat a couple times, right?
Yeah, exactly. In the USA Mirror, he did pretty well. In that GLA China game, that TrucK, I think TrucK Rush has China. I think that changed a lot of things.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Your initial TrucK Rush there really messed him up. Like, it took him so long to kill it Would you say that it's strategies like that you can see that he is a good player, but he still has some areas where he can learn? Would you say that that's one of the examples?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, if he's like watching this, I will suggest him to just come like competitive game, not like just tournaments, challenges, a lot of things. He will do very, very good against, experts. Maybe we can see him against Boyka.
Yeah. No, he did really great.
He will do good.
In that, you played really well, really solid. I love the last match that you played as Nuke General. That was just perfection. But what would you say about that USA mirror, where he was just like on the ball every time? Like, what did you think was going to happen? Did you expect it? Like, what was going through your head?
In the 2 barracks, he did that twice. In the first USA mirror, I was kinda. I mean, that build order, my drop didn't do anything. Just basically.
Yeah.
So he took the O's. He has so advantage. But in the next game, I knew he's gonna like, I won, let's do it again, So I tried to be, I dropped the dozer to deny the O's, I changed my strats, went for O's myself.
I think that actually really helped, that you immediately brutally came in and said, you are not taking these oils. Because I think he was hoping to take those oils again, and you just didn't allow that. I think that really did make a difference. But,
but overall, I mean, if one strat works one time, it doesn't mean if you're gonna do it again, it's gonna work, So you have to change, because your opponent expecting you to do the same, so he will counter it.
Yeah, no, for sure, man, for sure. No, you played really well. Lots of people watching. I think everybody enjoyed the matches. I saw a lot of chat activity. People saying, "Live."
Marakar saying, "Sure, he wants to come in the interview." He loves interviews.
Oh yeah, right.
He's saying Marakar is ready. Maybe you can add him in the pro group. I want to see him there.
What in where?
In the group we have. Maybe we can add him. I added him already. Maybe we can go there so he can come.
Yeah, sure. Let's have a quick chat. Right. Why not? If he wants to.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's see if he's gonna join.
Right.
Doesn't look like he's. Oh, there he is.
No. He loves interviews, of course. Hello.
Hi, I have no clue why I'm here, but sure.
I had some question. What do you think about the Vortegas third place you had?
Ask questions about your set first.
My set, did you watch?
I watched a bit.
Yeah. Now we're gonna quiz you, Marakar, and all the things you've seen.
I saw the Air GLA game on Alfie.
Wow, that was. I took 3 O's. Then I'm like, I have 3-4 O's. I'm chilling. Then I see quad pop. I feel like I'm playing against size. Tunnels everywhere. I go left, he come right.
Yeah, they were good games, man. They were good games.
That game was so, but the rivers I kind of felt like I throw it, and he did well.
Yeah, but anyway, gents, I'm going to bid thee adieu, and congratulations there, TrucK, for reaching the finals. So good luck in the finals, buddy.
Congrats,
TrucK. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Alfie.
Yes, thank you for the invite to the call. Big congratulations, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to see this guy. He's dodging me, saying I don't want to play you before final.
Yeah, I know.
I asked him warm-up games, semi-final, like in the before games. I said come warm up. He said no, I'm not gonna play you before final.
Yeah,
he's preparing hard.
I remember. Well, he's got to get past the Mac attack, the Italian stallion Machiavelli yet, but yeah.
I think he will win that. Pretty convincing, but let's see how the try-hard undercover game gonna work.
Let's see. Let's see. All right, guys, I'm gonna go.
Thank you for the stream.
Bye bye, GG's, and well played, man. Alright, and that was TrucK. We also briefly had Alfie joining there as well. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy the games, then please do consider liking. It's very nice. Also, if you thought that Tensor played very well, let's see some Tensor+++ in the chat as well. He really definitely gave TrucK a hard time there. But yeah, TrucK still succeeded. He did a very good job, and the final score there is still pretty impressive in my opinion. So, you know, he definitely did well, Tensor. But yes, that is going to be TrucK moving to the finals of the Community Outpost Pro Rumble tournament. And I'll be casting that one as well. So, you know, guys, if you haven't, please do subscribe so you're not gonna miss the finals, which will be TrucK against a very scary challenger indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be Legionnaire signing off. Good night, guys. See ya. Also, much love to the Twitch chat. Bye.